Yo, YouTube Madden family, what is going on, guys? I missed y'all so much. I have finally, after a long period of time, made my return to the game I know and love, and on the platform that honestly I didn't know how much I really loved and missed YouTube until I just really wasn't posting on YouTube anymore. But I'm finally back, ready to bring you all more Madden content. You know that franchise content, man. I am so excited. I'm over the moon right now. Like I don't know what better way to explain it to you guys. Madden season has finally returned. Your boy can finally start recording these videos again. I can finally start putting out more of my content. Like I have literally missed this so much. Like you guys have no idea. But I just kind of want to give you guys a backstory. Nothing too long. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I mean, not that it really is. But just of where I've been, if any of you are interested in knowing. Um, as you know, the last Madden that I really heavily was putting out there for you guys was Madden 21. When I was doing that, I was on PlayStation 4. Then I ended up getting an Xbox. I had to find a new league. Went through the growing pains of that. I couldn't find a league, or when I found a league, there was barely anybody in the league. I was playing a whole bunch of computer games, which was freaking miserable. And then on top of all that, like my entire recording system, like and everything, it all just like went to hell. Like it was just terrible. Like I couldn't record anything at all anymore. Um, Long story short, I ended up figuring things out now. Finally, have everything going the right way, like it's supposed to be. I'm finally able to record content yet again, man. Um, but here we are today with the Madden 23 content. I don't have any franchise. Well, I do have a franchise. That is the other big news I have for you guys. I'm in a franchise on Xbox. I just talked to the commissioner today. At like I recorded this gameplay on the Friday that the game dropped. I'm not giving EA any extra money than what they're getting. I'm not doing all the early access stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I do have a franchise league that I'm going to be in. I talked to the commissioner today, meaning Friday, as I'm recording this commentary. That he informed me, he's like, hey, we're going to be starting this franchise in late October, early November timeframe. I'm guessing we're waiting for like all the franchise updates that typically happen this time of year. um he said he already has me down. I'm going to be using my Washington football team. I'm still going to be looking for another franchise league to do, because you know how I did on Madden 21. I didn't just give you all my Washington Commanders um franchise. Like I had another franchise league that I was in also. So I'm going to be finding one more to do a random franchise. I don't know what team I'm going to do yet, and I still don't even have that league. That's conversation for another day. But anyways, everything is set up for this league. He said it will be filled out. We shouldn't have to worry about anybody playing any type of computer games at all. And if we do, he said we're on to the next one, trying to find the next person. He has a waiting list of people trying to get in this league that are ready to play. So I'm super excited, guys. Literally, I downloaded the game. I wanted to make sure the game was ready. I downloaded it on Thursday and knew it was going to be ready for me to play by Friday morning, but I couldn't. I had to work, obviously. All day at work, I was literally just waiting and anticipating playing this game, and then just imagining all the different types of content that I could bring out with this game. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys, like, legit, this is my first time on it. This, what you guys are about to see, this is my first game of Madden 23. So right now I'm going through like the whole different passing mechanics. I mean, comment down below if you guys had the early access, if you've been playing this Madden 23 for a while, or maybe you've played more games than me. What are your thoughts on this new passing mechanic? I mean, it is a little tricky here and there. Like you'll see, like I miss a lot on some of these throws, and honestly, I think once I get the hang of things, it will be cool. I'll understand it better. I'll get it going, but it's just going to take some time, because I think really it's the left trigger that you use to, like, yeah, right, like it's showing right here, the left trigger you use to do the freeform passing. I'm still used to like the Madden 22 mindset and the Madden 21 mindset, where left trigger is like how you low ball. So I don't know. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a learning curve. I know I threw a lot of interceptions thinking that I'm holding onto left trigger to low ball it, and it's like, no, you're free form passing, and you just overthrew it or whatever because you throw it where only your receiver is supposed to be able to catch the ball. But anyways, like I said, comment down below what you all think about the whole freeform passing mechanics. Do you all like it? You think it's a bust? I don't really know. It's still too new to me. At this point, I've only played 2 games. This is game 1 that you guys are about to see. Well, technically it's game 3, so I'm just showing you all the highlights from that first. Yeah, see right there. I tried to do the freeform. I tried to lowball that one because Madden 21, you used to lowball the hell out of some seam passes, and you'd be able to fire it in there. So I threw an interception there. That was ugly, but I come back and hit George Kittle with a nice little throw on the sideline. But anyway, so yeah, this is like technically game 1. I'm only going up against the computer. So I mean, it is what it is. Take from it what you will. I really just use this game to try to practice my freeform passing. It worked, and as you saw, like my first throw with Brett Favre, I threw a pick. Right there, I don't know what the heck I was doing. I'm just literally just messing around, dude. At this point, it's literally just a game at this point. But anyways, to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing with Madden 23 until my franchise league starts, I'm just going to basically go through the game, play with all the teams, and see what playbooks I like, and if there's any other teams that are like interested in me. So when I do end up getting or finding that second league, I'll have an idea of like what team I want to do a franchise with, and get to play around with, get to know all that good stuff. So me personally, I don't know if you guys I'm pretty sure I mentioned this to you guys before, but it's been well over a year. I'm sure you guys forgot a lot about me. I am a Washington Redskins fan, aka Washington football team fan, aka Washington Commanders fan. Ever since I can remember, the first game of Madden I've ever played was on the Nintendo 64. It was Madden 97. I have always played with the Washington Redskins for my first game. End of story, period. That game has also always been Redskins versus Cowboys. Now I can't really do that this year. Well, I could, but I don't really want to play another offline game. I'm going to play online after that BS that they just put me through. Um, so with that being said, I'm going to be starting my 32 team series now. After this game, I'm going to be going in order from Bears on down, but I'm starting this series off while using my Washington Commanders. We're taking command this season. We're going to make the rest of the league respect our name, respect our organization, and we're going to the Super Bowl eventually. Maybe not this year, but eventually. We will be there in the Super Bowl. So right now you see my Commanders are up on deck, getting ready to get into game number 1 of the season. It's Madden season, man. I'm excited. Comment down below how you all feel. I feel like Madden season for me is just really another. It's not the main reason why I get into football because I mean I used to play football, but Madden season when the new Madden NFL game comes out, I always get even more excited for football season. So are you guys the same way or not? I mean, it's probably cheesy. Probably the only person out here that sees Madden and says, "Oh yeah, I'm also." It's just like extending my hype level for the NFL season coming out. But anyways, here we go. We're here on the return with our Washington Commanders getting the ball first up against the Cincinnati Bengals. We're starting on defense first. You know that boy Joe Burrow must be having a little bit of flashback. The last time he ended up playing these Washington Commanders, they weren't even called the Commanders. We were the football team, and we ended up taking Joe Burrow out, unfortunately, with a knee injury. I like Joe Burrow. But in that game, I was kind of rooting against him. Anyways, after a gain of 42 yards by Joe Mixon, Joe Burrow drops back to throw, feels the pressure, but is able to get that one away to Hayden Hurst, who eats the hit stick there from the safety. It has enough for a first down all the way down to the 29-yard line. First down, Burrow under pressure again, almost threw an interception. Chase Young applying the pressure, tried to reintroduce himself to Joe Burrow. Almost forced him into a horrible throw there. Burrow taking off on his own, and look who's right there to chase him down out of bounds. Is Chase Young again. Joe Burrow, be careful, Oh my gosh. And Joe Mixon, be careful too. Jamin Davis with a big hit. But, Chase Young, he's a hitter out here. He's the one who ended up ending the rest of Joe Burrow's season that last time he was in Washington. Now, 4th down and 6. My opponent's going to go for it here from the 25-yard line. Why not? It's Madden. It's the first game of the season. Everybody's going to go for it anyways. Joe Burrow going for it all to Tyler Boyd, back of the end zone. Completely blown coverage. I have no idea what happened there. I know I changed this to a cover 3 defense. For whatever reason, my safety just said, "YOLO, I'm not staying in the middle of the field. I'm doing my own thing." And Joe Burrow made us pay for it. Now it's time for the Commanders to respond to the touchdown put up on the board by the Bengals. We're going to start things out on the ground here. Hand the ball off to Antonio Gibson. Please hold on to that rock, my guy. We don't need fumbles from you like you do in real life. Anyways, we end up hitting Curtis Samuel here on the nice little bubble screen. He ends up picking up the first down to the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10. Carson Wentz drops back to throw. He's looking to fire, and nice catch there by Logan Thomas, the tight end. Gains 7 yards, gets us to a 2nd down and 3. Shotgun formation here for Carson Wentz. Goes to hand it off to Antonio Gibson, who has a lane. Gibson hits the sideline. Eli Apple giving chase, but he's not going to catch him. Antonio Gibson is into the end zone for the first touchdown of the day for the Washington Commanders. And yeah, that's the Antonio Gibson I like to see. I love to see that version of him. The version I'm seeing in preseason and in real life, it's kind of pissed me off. I'm not going to lie. This man's fumbling the ball already. I do not need to see any of that going into next season. 1st down and 10 here for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. And Joe Mixon says, you know what? Anything you can do, I can do better. Takes off on a nice little gallop of his own. Finally brought down at the 48-yard line. 1st down and 10, 2 yards away from midfield. The Bengals have hurried back up to the line of scrimmage after that huge gain on 1st down. Burrow back to throw and threads the needle there to Hayden Hurst. Bobby McCain was just a step behind, and Burrow is a step down. Ends up getting brought down on the sack by Montez Sweat. Now 2nd down and 22 here from the 47-yard line. Strange that the Bengals are going to go hurry up offense here after Burrow just took the sack. But you know what? Do what you want to do. You're using the team. Burrow drops back to throw, rolls out of the pocket to his right, looking for someone, anyone, can't find someone. And that ball, he's lucky, was not intercepted. Ends up getting the swat by Bobby McCain. Burrow back to throw here on 3rd down and 22, feeling the pressure. He's going deep for Jamar Chase. And Bobby McCain came up making 3 big plays. And 4th down and 22 from midfield, they're still going to go for it. Joe Burrow in the shotgun formation, drops back to throw, feeling a little bit of pressure. We're sending heat, and he's going to dump it down underneath. That is perfectly fine. We'll just come up, make the tackle, turnover on downs, bring Carson Wentz and the boys back on the field, look to take the lead here. 1st down and 10, play action fake. Burrow. Carson Wentz back to throw, ends up hitting the fullback, breaks the tackle, ends up gaining 7 yards. 2nd down and 3, Wentz back to throw again, scans the field, looking for Terry McLaurin, who spins away from Eli Apple. Have this dance with me. Skirt, skirt, into the end zone. Oh my gosh. Saucy on the sticks, and my opponent did not like that. Is this what Madden 23 is going to be like? Are we going to be forcing a lot of rage quits? Because, we already started off the season with a rage quit. That's crazy right now to me. But anyways, I still want to bring you all more Commanders gameplay. So since we didn't even really make it out of the first half in that one, I'll go ahead and load up another one. Here we go. We have Commanders versus the Saints. Alvin Kamara starting things off with a huge game. We got to work on that run defense there. I don't really like that. And here goes Kamara again, almost getting the first down, gain of 9. I would have called that 8, but Madden calls it 9. 2nd down and 1 here from the 47-yard line. Jameis Winston under center here for the New Orleans Saints, but he's just going to keep on handing this ball off to Alvin Kamara, who is just straight up eating against our defense right now. We got to figure something out. So you see what we did. We blitzed the league, end up stopping him for the smallest gain so far. Let's see if we can get more of those happening. Alvin Kamara on the stretch run. We're not having none of that. We got to put a stop to that. We got to make Jameis Winston beat us, and he cannot as he's going down. Montez Sweat getting him for a sack, and the Saints are going to take a field goal on their first possession of the game. And okay. This man has a leg, ends up getting that one in there. Nice kick there by Will Lutz, giving the Saints the lead here. Now on the ensuing kickoff, we're going to bring this out of the end zone with Jarrett Patterson. This is probably going to be the only time you all will see me bring kicks out of the end zone. When I'm doing this 32 team series, this is the only time you'll see me bring kicks out of the end zone because in a franchise, I won't be doing that at all, period. First down and 10 here now from the 44-yard line. Carson Wentz is going to hand the ball off to J.D. McKissick, who ends up getting a nice little gain of 5 yards, gets us up to the 40-yard line. Second down and 5, play action fake for Carson Wentz. He's looking to throw, ends up finding scary Terry McLaurin there on the sideline. Nice little toe tap, toe drag for him, gets us to the 26-yard line. Almost into the red zone. Carson Wentz looking for someone, can't find anybody, ends up taking a sack. That is a bad sack, bad decision there by Carson Wentz. We should have just thrown that ball away. We actually had some other guys open. Now we're in a real horrible position. Third down to 26 from the 42-yard line. Borderline field goal range. We try to sneak in a run here, and my opponent is all over it. He was ready for it. Going to try a long field goal of our own. This kick is going to be up and good. Madden might need to be tweaking the scales, the sliders, or whatever for these field goals because I'm not sure if the Washington kicker in real life could be making that kick, let alone Will Lutz. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know what you all think. Have you all seen a lot of long field goals happen? Let alone this is game 2 of Madden, so I mean I could be wrong. Things could be perfectly fine. But third down to 6, things are not fine here for the New Orleans Saints as Jameis Winston took a sack. He's looking to throw here on 3rd and 16. Ends up converting to his tight end. What is it with us leaving these tight ends wide open? Hayden Hurst ate against us last time, and I don't even know this dude's name, but Jameis Winston's finding him wide open in the middle of our defense. And who's not finding any holes right now is Alvin Kamara as Cole Holcomb sits in now for a loss of 2 yards. Second down to 12 here from the 43-yard line. Jameis Winston back to hand off again to Alvin Kamara, who ends up juking one man but jukes right into another. Ends up getting that 2 yards back, but now it's third down and 10 here with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Tie game at 3 apiece. Jameis Winston feeling the pressure, but able to get this one off to Chris Olave, who has the speed. Olave is being chased by Benjamin St. Juice, but he does not have the juice. Into the end zone for the first touchdown scored of the day. The Saints are up 7 here with 1 minute and 53 seconds. We're going to take the knee. We're going to give Carson Wentz some time to, go ahead, drive down the field, see what we can do. But we're going to start this drive off by handing it off to Antonio Gibson. You saw what he did on the ground the last game. Let's see if he can replicate that. He didn't there. Ended up getting a nice little gain of 6, and we almost threw a pick. Jeez. These passing mechanisms, man, I'm telling you, I'm still getting used to them. I'm still holding on to the left trigger like it's a low ball situation. Madden 21, that's a situation where I would throw that low ball. It's not low ball anymore here in Madden 23. I got to get used to that. We try to hurry up and go with the run game to Antonio Gibson, and apparently the Saints are ready for that, and apparently Antonio Gibson does not know how to lower his shoulder to get us one. Okay, turnover on downs. Alvin Kamara gets the ball here for the Saints' next possession. Gets a gain of 7 yards. Clock is ticking down, under 50 seconds here. The Saints are trying to put up another touchdown on the board to go up 2 scores here. Third down and 2 from the 27-yard line, 27 seconds. And taking Jameis Winston back to throw, looking to go deep towards the end zone and ends up sailing that one out of bounds. Fourth down and 2, the Saints are going to go for this one. They're going to lead 3 points and say that we want 7. And Jameis, that's fourth down, sir. You just don't be throwing the ball away on fourth down. Like, you got to at least give your guy a shot. Speaking of shots, Carson Wentz taking one deep downfield for Jahan Dotson. He ends up connecting Dotson at the 5, and he's going to dance his way into the end zone, tying the game up with only 8 seconds left. Now, that pass right there, I think the pass lead thing had a little bit to do with it. That was a situation I feel like I should have probably freeform passed that one a little bit to the right, but nevertheless, Carson Wentz, Jamin Davis ends up coming off the edge for the sack there. But Carson Wentz did put that one just in the right spot for Jahan Dotson to get it, and somehow out of range of the outstretched arm of the Honey Badger. Now second down to 14. They're going deep downfield, just a hope and a prayer, and that one's going to be swatted away. Falls incomplete, and we are now at halftime. So now technically at this point we have played one full game of Madden because because my last opponent didn't even make it through the entire second quarter of the last game. But at this point I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with the game. I definitely feel more comfortable running the ball than I do passing the ball, but we'll still keep on passing the ball just to get more used to it, get more acclimated to it, and try to figure out this freeform passing and just like the angling of the ball and all the other stuff or the positioning of the ball. We'll get to it. We'll get there. Like I said, 32 team series. We're only on team number 1. We got more than time. And right now, Carson Wentz has all the time back there when he drops back to throw. Ends up connecting late across the middle of the field with Terry McLaurin. First down to 10 from the 43-yard line. Handoff goes to J.D. McKissick, who looks like he's trying to fight for the first down. They're going to go ahead and give it to him. Gain of 10 yards there. Gets us to the 33-yard line. Play action fake here for Carson Wentz. And we're taking a shot into triple coverage for Terry McLaurin. I know Terry's nice, but Carson, those are the kind of throws you don't really want to be making, and that's the kind of throw that you want to be able to hit, but the pressure that put on there by Cameron Jordan probably caused that incompletion. And here he comes yet again here on third down, and Carson Wentz completely whiffs. Throws it in between two defenders, so we'll go ahead and settle for the 3 points. Take our field goal, go up 3 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and just rely on our defense to come out and make some plays, get the ball back to the offense, and, do what we've been doing. Run the ball a little bit because we're comfortable with running the ball. And then when we feel like taking a shot, go ahead and take that shot. But I like what this defense has been doing so far. First half, Alvin Kamara literally just ran all over us, did whatever the heck it was he wanted to. This time, and I might have spoken too soon, and Kamara breaks another tackle, gets across midfield, finally brought down at the 47-yard line. But I was going to say, for the most part, it seemed like we had kept him in check. But I mean, it's Alvin Kamara. What can you do? He's going to get his eventually. Second down to 5, though. Oh, he did get his right there. Big hit. Fumble recovered by Bobby McCain. Bobby McCain on the return. He has one man to beat. It's Jameis Winston, and he ends up bringing him down inside the 10-yard line at the 7. I mean, it was bound to happen. My opponent just kept on running the ball over and over and over with Alvin Kamara, and man just kept on getting big gain after big gain. He was getting tired. One of these days, eventually, I was going to be able to line up a big hit. You all know I live and die by the hit stick when it comes to Madden. End up timing that one up perfectly. Second down a goal, weird glitch happening on the field. I don't know what that is. That's just Madden being Madden, I guess. Try to throw one up there to Terry McLaurin to see what we can do. Doesn't really come down with anything. Third down and goal here from the 10-yard line. End up running a nice RPO. And oh, man, look at Terry McLaurin giving Lattimore that stiff arm, fighting his way into the end zone for the second touchdown of the day. Now we have a full 10-point lead over the Saints down here in New Orleans. I try to say it just like they do down south, but probably just completely butchered that and just sounds really dumb. But anyways, Jameis Winston and the Saints here probably feeling a little bit of pressure since the run game hasn't been going as well as it was in the first half, and they're starting to run out of time here. We're now in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, and oh my gosh, we're half a step behind. This user is going to get better, man. I promise. I promise you, my user skills will get better. But like I said, 10-point game in the fourth quarter here. It's not the end of the world, but you definitely need points at this point of the game. You can't have a 3-and-out situation. You can go for 3, but they're not even going to get that as Jameis Winston throws an interception here to Kendall Fuller, who's off and running on his own, jumps into the end zone, extending the Commanders' lead up to 17, taking a commanding lead. The Washington Commanders are in full command of this game. I just hope I can say stuff like that in real life. We'll see. Time will tell. And running out of time is Jameis Winston and throws that one up and is intercepted by Jamin Davis. Oh my goodness. When it rains, it pours down here in New Orleans. If anybody here is from New Orleans and you take offense to me saying your state's name or your city's name in a horrible fake Louisiana accent, it's all jokes, man. Come on now. Calm down. Third down to 19. We're not trying to calm down, though. We're trying to get this first down. Wentz back to throw, feeling pressure again from Cameron Jordan, who's been all over us. End up firing that one to Curtis Samuel, who picks up a nice gain, gets us to a fourth down and 12. You know what? We're going to go for it. I like the defense that he's in. He's not going to be able to cover the running back, so I put Antonio Gibson on an out route. Quick fire there by Carson Wentz. Ends up finding Gibson. Ooh, had this dance with me again. Nice little spin move to drop a defender and hurdles into the end zone. Antonio Gibson is showing up and showing out today. 34-10 here with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. It's pretty much over here. It's milk and cookies. It's time. It's over. There's nothing you can do. It's just over. Especially with the way that Jameis Winston has been playing so far. And oh my gosh, the way my Washington defense is just flying around. They're always around the ball, putting big hits on ball carriers. It's game over. I mean, the writing's on the wall. We're just trying to get out of here, and we're trying to pad stats. The Saints are trying to get out of here in one piece, and the Commanders out here padding stats. Uh, who was that? Montez Sweat gets a second sack of the day. 3rd down and 14 here, slowly approaching the 2-minute warning. Jameis Winston back to throw, quick fire, and looks like he had his receiver Michael Thomas, but the pressure caused him to overthrow him. 4th down and 14, they're going to go for it underneath to Chris Olave. Again, if you want to throw the ball under the first down marker, I will let you do that. We'll just come up, be athletes, and make the tackle. And somehow, some way, we end up getting Terry McLaurin activated and unactivated within a second. Not really the best X factor for Terry McLaurin. Anyways, I threw that up like it was double me. He has ankle breaker. Don't know why. Don't ask me why he has ankle breaker. It just doesn't make sense to me. But Terry McLaurin has ankle breaker. Okay, whatever. Um, I mean, dude only skies over top of multiple defenders over and over and over again, and you give him ankle breaker. Not double me, not rack him. I would have even taken rack him up, but you give him double me. Whatever. Now 1st down and 10 after we force the fumble. The Saints get the ball back, and Alvin Kamara breaking ankles, but too bad for nothing. 41-10 at this point with a minute and 30 seconds left. And the Saints are going hurry up offense. Is perfectly fine for me. Just hurry up and get out of here. I just hope this dude does not quit like at the end, because people who don't. I ran into that a lot of times. People did that a lot on Madden 21. Like when you have big games like this, like they'll literally get right up to like the last second. Like there's literally seconds left on the clock, and then they'll go ahead and quit. Like, bro, like why didn't you just quit earlier? Like why are you making me drag this game out, and then we get all the way to the end, then you quit? Like that's some BS. Like whatever. Like whatever. Just wasting my time completely. 2nd down and 9 here. Another handoff to Alvin Kamara, and he's loose yet again. But again, I'm perfectly fine with him getting loose because it is what it is. It's game over. But anyways, I'd like to take this time to talk to you guys a little bit about the franchise stuff. What I mean, I asked you guys this in Madden 21 when I was posting. Like, what teams are you guys like interested in seeing? Like, I'm already going to be doing the Washington Commanders because, like I said, that's my squad, that's my team. I would love to take them to the Super Bowl again and rebuild them like I did before. Like, I want to see my team in the Super Bowl. But I like to take input from you guys. Also, post a franchise of what you all like to see. Do another realistic rebuild. So comment down below on this video what franchise teams you would like for me to try to get when I do find that second franchise league to join. Um, yeah, this is going to be the end of this game right here. We are currently 2-0, so the next game that you guys are going to be seeing is going to be me using the Chicago Bears. From now on, we're going to be going straight down the list A to Z. So I use my Commanders first and foremost, like I always do every year. Now I'm going to be using the Bears and then the Bengals. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more Madden franchise content, and I will catch you guys later.